Welcome to this video on the old ways of African living. In traditional African societies, people lived off the land, relying on farming and natural resources for their livelihood. Let's take a closer look at some of the activities that were a part of daily life. Digging in the garden was a common activity in traditional African societies. Farmers used handheld hoes, axes, and other simple tools to clear the land, break the soil, and plant crops. The practice was sustainable and relied on careful management of natural resources. Making fire using sticks was also a widespread practice in traditional African societies. It was essential for cooking, warmth, and light. The method involved rubbing two dry sticks or stones together until they produced a spark that would ignite a bundle of dry grass or leaves. Harvesting food and firewood was another essential activity in traditional African societies. People would collect fruits, nuts, berries, and wild vegetables from the forests, savannas, and rivers. Preparing groundnuts was a common activity in many African societies. Groundnuts, also known as peanuts, were a staple food that provided essential nutrients such as protein, fiber, and vitamins. The process involved roasting the nuts over an open fire, pounding them with a mortar and pestle, and then grinding them into a paste. The paste was used to make sauces, soups, and other dishes. Weaving mats in Africa has a long and rich history that dates back to ancient times. Mats were essential for many aspects of daily life, such as sleeping, sitting, and storing food. They were also used for ceremonial and decorative purposes. The weaving of mats was typically done by women, who used various natural materials such as grasses, leaves, reeds, and bark to create intricate and colorful designs. The weaving process was often passed down from generation to generation, with techniques and patterns evolving over time. Mats were not only functional but also held cultural significance in many African societies. They were often used as a form of currency, exchanged in trade or as gifts, and even used as a dowry in marriage. Mats were also used to signify social status and were often reserved for important individuals, such as chiefs or elders. Today, weaving mats remains an important cultural practice in many African societies, with artisans creating unique and beautiful designs using both traditional and modern techniques. Mats continue to play an important role in daily life and are still used for a variety of purposes, from sleeping mats to decorative pieces. Making tea was also a popular activity in many African societies. Tea was introduced to Africa by Arab traders and was quickly adopted by local people. The process involved boiling water over an open fire, adding tea leaves, and then adding milk and sugar to taste. Tea was often consumed with snacks such as groundnuts or bread. African traditional clothing often incorporates beadwork as a form of decoration and cultural identity. Beads have been used in various forms of traditional African dress, including headdresses, necklaces, bracelets, and anklets. The use of beads in African clothing dates back to ancient times, with different regions and tribes developing their own unique styles and patterns. Beads were often used to signify social status, with certain colors and designs being reserved for specific individuals or occasions. In many traditional African societies, clothing was often a reflection of cultural identity in history. Thank you for watching this video on the old ways of African living. We hope you have gained a deeper appreciation for the wisdom and traditions of our ancestors. Please continue to subscribe to this YouTube channel, Content from Africa. Don't forget to like, share and comment.